So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a catchy flute type of production like Lil Baby or Travis Scott. So I'll be starting off with a flute, which you can imagine is quite important with flute type beats. I'm going to be using this Native Instruments Contact library called Middle East. I'm using the Nay preset. So what I find really important with these catchy type of flute productions is that they're almost skippy, they kind of skip along. That kind of thing rather than that can sound good, but I think it's not very catchy. So here's a melody that I'm going with. I'm going with a higher octave version and then it drops down an octave for the second part just to give it a bit of variety, makes it sound a little bit different. And with these type of melodies, these little in-betweens go a long way. We're at D sharp Phrygian. I like to use Phrygian a lot. You can use minor as well. But these in-between notes here, these are the ones that make them sound skippy. Because if you used to make these longer, that sounds fine, but it doesn't give it that kind of catchy feeling, that skippy feeling. So to make these melodies, all I do is make a chord progression to begin with. Like so, and then I just kind of like arpeggiate them in a way, just so they're not being played at the same time. So as you can see, that one stays there, that one goes here, and that one goes there, just so it's kind of stepping along rather than being played at the same time, and then just shorten the notes. I think the key with these little skippy ones in between is that they're always going stepping up and stepping down, so there's a call and response. So this one's going up, and the response to that is it going down. I added some reverb on it just to give it some ambience. I've used the new Cloud Max VST by Karani Sounds. If you are finding any of this useful, please hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can do a massive producer giveaway. With a lot of flutes, you might have to EQ some of the high end out because it can really be piercing to the ears. So I like to complement a lot of my flutes with a piano. I'm going to be using the Spitfire Audio Symphony Orchestra piano, the new one. And this is the pro version, but there's a free version out as well if you're interested. So the idea behind this melody was to make something equally as skippy. And if you have ghost notes, it's easy just to use the ghost notes and see what sounds good to you. But once again, we're going for some kind of arpeggiated step type of motion here. You can see we're stepping down. And once again, we want that call and response as well. So we got but as you can hear, they're kind of like clashing frequency wise, and the best way to combat this is to add a halftime onto it. I literally add halftime to pretty much everything when it comes to dark type of productions. Now you can hear the flute kind of lives up here frequency wise, and the piano's all the way down here. So doubled that melody with a Vital preset. This one's called Keys Forgotten Memory. It's from my Vital preset pack, if you want to get that in the description below. Same story, added a halftime to this as well. That kind of just lives in the background as like an ambient. It's not supposed to be front and center. So then we have bass, and you can use your typical spins or Zay. 808, absolutely rinsed at this point those are. So I like to use the 808 Cucker by Ramzoid. This has similar types of 808s in here, but with a nice spin on them. You've got clean, dirty, weird, or you can drag and drop your own samples in there and play around with them. This one's called Rattle. but they've got a good few in here. And those notes there were just from the root notes of the chords. So I've added a simple drum pattern here using a sample pack that's coming out really, really soon by myself. This is what this sounds like. Painfully simple there, but it goes really, really well with the production. And with all of that together, did a little bit of an arrangement here. Just a 4-bar intro, just so it doesn't get too boring. It's already quite repetitive. And then we go from the lower octave to the higher octave on the drop, and then back and forth between the lower and the higher octaves throughout. After the verse, everything drops out here and bass drops out. It's just the bell playing alongside the flute. But with these catchy type of productions, the key is try not to make it sound too repetitive. If you do get a vocalist on it, that would take a lot of the attention away from how repetitive the beat actually is, but still try to do little switch ups here. Like on this drop here, I do like a little stuttered run up, which we'll hear in a minute. But also you can filter out sections as well, like that underwater type of sound. You can even add a part maybe without the flutes. Let's see how that sounds. Just with the bass and the bells maybe. Bass, bells and piano. Sounds pretty cool. So just try and mix it up a little bit, otherwise it will get terribly repetitive. But here's the final production. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. So if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you like to make dark type of productions. And if you are, this video here is perfect for you. I've been Dixon. Be safe, be productive, and hopefully I'll see you in this video right here.